How were you guys able to, not show any rest and just pick up where you left off?
Uh,
Sorry, Gary.
I mean,
Both.
the break did us well. Everybody got to get away, kind of get a reset, refresh. You could tell guys were just energetic and stuff today. So the All-Star break is at the right time, and it was needed.
What led to the second triple-double this season?
Rebounding, finding Luke in the seams. P knocked down some shots early. Just, they showing the crowd and stuff like that, make the right play.
How were you seeing the floor?
How was I? Same way I see it every game. Just make the right play, pick them apart.
Statistically, does a triple-double mean something to you or say something to you about where your game is at right now?
They're good to have, right? It means you play well, you dominate in all areas. It's cool to get them for sure.
Do you feel like I've read quotes from you where you're kind of eloquent about what you don't do, like you try not to take games personally, you don't look backwards for motivation, you try to stay in the moment. But what is fueling you this season? What's motivating you? Is it as simple as a back-to-back championship, or what personally in your game is fueling you? You're playing so well right now.
Well, thank you, first of all. And I think just since I've gotten in the league, just trying to get better every single year. Very accomplished at a young age. But the truth is, I was telling him earlier that, I envision myself as one of those guys, the LeBrons and stuff, the KDs. I want the next generation to view me as that. Wearing a Celtics uniform comes with a lot of pride, and the best Celtic ever is Larry Bird. And even if I never reach that, maybe I do, maybe I don't. You aspire to chase that guy. It comes with a level of focus and motivation every single day to be the best you can. And wherever the chips fall, just knowing that you gave it your all, you can be okay with that.
In that sense, do moments like when you hear Stephon Castle, he's saying that he's blessed to kind of share the floor with you at the All-Star game wearing your shoes, do those feel like milestones kind of in that journey?
Those are definitely cool moments, right? Still 26, I feel really young, but, playing, it's my 8th year in the league, so it's kind of getting to that point where guys were in middle school or high school that watch me and kind of watch me in my career and, appreciate the way that I play and the things that I accomplished. So to kind of be transitioning into that where, the rookies and guys, are fans of me or wearing my shoe or excited to compete against me, is cool. I know what it's like to be in that position. When I first got to the league playing against, all the KDs, the Paul Georges, and guys like that.
When did you decide to chase Larry Bird, and what is it that he accomplished that you kind of aspire to do yourself?
I think you realize in a certain point that you might be on a trajectory of whatever people want to call it. Have a legendary career, or all-time great, or whatever. And just you see the impact that he had on the game of basketball, and obviously with the Celtics. Winning 3 championships, 3 MVPs in a row, which is incredible. You just subtly start to see that we both scored 60 points in the game. You start getting mentioned in the only other Celtic to do this, and obviously once you win a championship, it's like, all right, you can be in those rooms with the Celtics legends, and but it doesn't just stop at one. You obviously got to win multiple, and that's what we're trying to do. And I always wanted to be the best, and he's, in my opinion, the best Celtic ever. He did it the right way, and he's a great guy to chase in a sense.
What's your interactions been with him through the years?
With Larry?
Yeah.
Met him one time. I met him one time.
What was that like?
It was cool.
Where was it?
Indiana last year at the All-Star game. A lot taller than I thought. But I ran over to him. I was like, man, it's an honor to meet you. And he was just likewise, he loves watching me play and happy for my success. So that was just a cool moment, just one of the greatest players of all time, acknowledging you, even if it's for a brief moment. Just as a young guy, something that, I'll always be able to cherish.
So do you keep that's the big overarching goal, but how do you sort of maintain the kind of night to night then within that structure? How do you balance that?
Just with the mindset of you can't skip any steps. Apply that to what we did last year when we won a championship. Like we, obviously, in the back of our mind, the goal is to win. But what we did really well last year was we just tried to get a little bit better every single day. And I think our record showed that. I think our record in the playoffs represented that. All right, we didn't look past anybody. We took it one game at a time. So how can I impact the game? How can I impact my teammates in a positive way where, these guys appreciate the way I play and, is reciprocated and, we all out there for the same common goal.
What is the ceiling for your game? I mean, where are the improvements in your mind still, or is it just playing many more years and winning more titles?
It's both. It's far from a finished product, right? 26, I'll be 27 in like 12 days.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. But, I've made tremendous strides since day one, and I think one thing that I've been good at is just I never was complacent. Right? I steal from guys in the league. Right? I watch a lot of film. So a lot of things that I just want to continue to get better at. Right? I think I still got a long way to go from being the best version of me, and I think that it really excites me.
Presented by your New England Ford dealers.